Dr. Kyle with Project Wellness Company today. Have you ever noticed that right away when you get up in the morning, the first thing you do is you look at your phone and you get up, you have your coffee, you do things, and you start going through your email. And what happens is you get stuck in fight or flight mode. And so what I mean by that is you're going through those emails, you're automatically doing things and not actually taking time to ground yourself and prepare for the day. And so we get stuck in that fight or flight mode, that stress response, so then everything for the rest of the day is going to be something that's stressful. And we use a computer because the amount of time that we actually spend sitting every day is just staggering. And what it does for our health, and a huge stressful piece to it is posture. Especially when we're like this, leaning forward, okay, that head coming forward, really bad posture. The stress that it puts on your body can actually cause structural changes. It can cause your head to fall forward. So now we have that granny hump posture, which I know if you're watching this, you know somebody that has it. Maybe it's kid or grandma, and you look at it and you're like, I don't want to see that. And the biggest thing is look in the mirror in the morning. If you see those changes happening, it's time to do something about it. So being stuck in that fight or flight mode, some of the easiest things we can do right away in the morning is to get up, take a deep breath in, eat your breakfast, prep for the day. I call it a power of hour. If you can get it done in a half hour, great, but plan for the rest of your day. Put positive affirmations out there about how your day is going to go. Spend time grounding yourself so that way the rest of your day is going to be up from there. The other thing as well is if you ever get into a stressful situation, making sure that you do breathing exercises. And so what I mean by that is the 4-7-8. So you inhale for 4, you hold for 7, and you exhale for 8. And what you're going to notice is if that stressful situation comes along and you do the breathing exercises, your response is going to be totally different. And if you're watching this and you have kiddos at home, I challenge you to try it. Because I know that I have 3 little ones at home right now, and if I respond instantly to a stressful situation that they cause, the outcome is totally different as opposed to if I breathe and then I respond, my demeanor and how I talk to my kiddos is totally different, which is hugely important if we're looking at my overall stress, but then on the other side of it, their stress that they're going through. So being able to manage that stress is hugely important. The other piece as well is if you notice you're slowly becoming a turtle, okay, with that hump coming backwards. Those are structural changes that are happening within the spine, and that's something that on a structural side of things we do great with, okay? Opening those shoulders up, getting the head back where it's supposed to be, adjusting the spine and aligning those muscles and ligaments to hold the spine where it's supposed to be so we don't look like we're 90 years old when we're only in our 30s, okay? Super important, as well limiting the amount of time that we're looking down, okay? When we lose that curve in the neck, it's called a text neck, okay? Because we're spending too much time texting. So those are just some helpful hints when we look at the fight or flight or the stress that your body's under. Ultimately, the number one important thing to get checked is your nervous system. Making sure that your nervous system isn't under stress so that way it can function properly, so your thought process is there throughout the day. But more importantly, your body is able to function at 100% and not 60%, okay? Because when you're under stress and the nerves are pinched, you're only running at about 60%. I don't know about you, but I want to bring 100% of me to every conversation, every relationship that I have, and not 60%. So take these helpful hints and implement into your life right away. And if you need assistance, give us a call. Dr. Kyle with Project Wellness Company.